So if you're telling me that Britain hand is not in Nnamdi Kanu kidnapping, and the way Nnamdi Kanu is staying now, if Britain is not behind the Nigerian government to keep Nnamdi Kanu, I will tell you, say, completely lie. Because Britain will never jeopardize their what commerce and trade in Nigeria. They will never jeopardize it. Although Nigeria have mortgaged so many things that they call national resources, they mortgage it. Maybe they did not give Britain or they give them. I don't know. Now that you know that Nnamdi Kanu will be out, is it now that the condition of Nnamdi Kanu is paining you? Is it now that you know that Nnamdi Kanu has son? The son is in pain.
You should please, interfere and intercede as regards Nnamdi Kanu release. That UK, they are known to be a country that fight for justice and fairness. That they should please release the husband. That the son is dying in pains. What is your reply as regards this?
I am Mr. Para, the new Okokondem.
Okay, sorry.
You see, Uchechi coming up now to say is pleading to British Prime Minister, British government to intervene in Nnamdi Kanu case. Good morning, Uchechi, Oku, Kanu. Good morning. Your day have break now. Is it now that you know that Nnamdi Kanu will be out? Is it now that the condition of Nnamdi Kanu is paining you? Is it now that you know that Nnamdi Kanu has son? The son is in pain. Uchechi, 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 because your game have failed. Because you, DOS, the late Ifanye Oba, Ifanye Jofo, and Asidukubo, your plan have failed. Then you try to make a U-turn. Are you not the one who said in the time of Buhari administration that all the people that are fighting for your husband to come out, they should mind their own business, they should leave their husband alone? Where your husband is good. Your husband is living better off more than those people. Is it now that your husband is in pain? Is it that you know that your husband have to come out because death has God did not allow death to take your husband away? I mean, you call her your husband, I call her Onyendu. I call him Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Which son that is in pain? Which son that is in pain? Now that you know that the son is in pain, when you join hand and betray him, can you swear, sincerely come out and say you don't know what happened to Nnamdi Kanu and the detention he's in now? Don't you know here when Asidukobo said that he followed the people that are kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu, are ready for the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu and come to his place? Now you want to change overnight to become MJ because all your secrets have been exposed. Because Biafran Prime Minister have been exposing you. Your deed have exposing you. Your sin have start coming to find you out. Now you are trying to say British government. Is it today? Why can't you call British government? Even the time when Queen was alive. Why can't you call them? Now that it looks like the table is turning around for the favor of Nnamdi Kanu. That will come out now to stand. If you want Nnamdi Kanu to come out, why are you not in agreement with Aloye Jimako? Who is fighting tooth and nail with his own team? Compromising Maxwell Okpara and others, which I cannot remember their name. Why can't you be in good time with them for the release of your husband? But you went and pally with those people that plan and kidnap your husband. They are the good people. You go to Radio Biafra, start foaming up, jumping up, speaking nonsense. Now you know that Nnamdi Kanu will come out. It seems that the law of karma is coming against you. You better openly come out and confess. Make public confession to know whether the gods of the land will forgive you and God in heaven will forgive you. Because I think now the compound of Oku Carlo is working against you. That's why I say, my husband, British help, British help. Why can't you go and call Kenya that kidnap people? Let the kidnap Nnamdi Kanu to hell. When you people be committing atrocity, you people will never remember tomorrow. You never know that the thing may turn around. Now it's coming boom around onto you. You are pleading Nnamdi Kanu, British. I don't believe what she's saying. She may be like a Sidikubo. You come to there and say, I'm Igbo. Those people say, I'm Kalabari, kill Igbo man. He may come and say, British, join hand to release my husband. And we still go back, go meet enemies of Nnamdi Kanu, say, hold him. I don't trust Uchechi. A leopard.
But if you're saying this, is Nnamdi Kanu no longer married to her? Because if you say she's not coming out to talk, or the way she she's not coming out to speak on behalf of the husband, are they divorced, or what are you trying to imply?
They are not divorced. If you divorce somebody, you will come out and go to court and lay complaint or sue that person to court you want to divorce. And there will be a judgment between you and the person. You give reason why you want to divorce, and the two parties will agree to separate. But this one, Nnamdi Kanu haven't done it because of his condition. And I'm not saying that Nnamdi Kanu have divorced him, but I'm speaking of the character of Uchechi, whom they had her husband, and he was saying, my husband is okay. People fighting for him should not fight. Monday sit at home should cancel. Someone like should stop using the name of Nnamdi Kanu and Oku family, Kanu family, to be extorting the masses. Is it now that someone is not extorting the masses? Now he come out to say Nnamdi Kanu, British join hand. If British join hand now to say Nnamdi Kanu to come out, with British not to use Nnamdi Kanu case to extract money from people, as someone is doing, according to her. Whom is he calling? Is it not good that to say Nnamdi Kanu is better off than Simon Ekpa and other people that are shouting for Nnamdi Kanu release? They should mind their own business. Or is it now problem between her and DOS? Have they trying to abandon her? That they have now to remember Nnamdi Kanu. Something is wrong somewhere. Watch it. Something is wrong somewhere with Uchechi and her followers, with Uchechi and her members, with Uchechi and her people that betray Nnamdi Kanu. There must surely be something wrong there now. Maybe she have found out that they want to dump him, or maybe they have already dumped her. That made her to remember Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. Watch it. There's something fishy. There must surely be something fishy. Watch out. Maybe she have found all said and done that she cannot be someone Ekpa. Our prime minister Someone Ekpa and Biafra government in exile, she cannot beat them. Now she want to take idea in the name of his campaigning now to listen to Nnamdi Kanu to see if he can be able to enter Someone Ekpa group so that her sin will be covered. Maybe there's something fishy. Uchechi cannot come out and be calling British to intervene for the release of his husband for nothing. There's something fishy. Because people have known him as a Jezebel, as a Delilah, as a Potiphar wife of this generation. So I don't think that her move is a sincere move. Because my people said that our and her was here in Nankete, and one her was here in Nankete, which means you cannot see frog running in the afternoon for nothing's sake. Something is pursuing frog. That makes the frog be running in the afternoon. Something is pursuing church. If she will come out and open her mouth and say British government should intervene for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, something is pursuing her. She don't have peace anymore. Both spiritually and physically, something is pursuing her. Maybe the spirit of the late Master Nnamdi father and the mother have rise up and say, what you are doing to their son is too much. Maybe they're after her. Now she have to come out and to open mouth and be talking Britain help handle terrorism so that he can appease the spirit of the dead.
Maybe she's saying like the UK Prime Minister saying, "Kama, my listen to her plea. You know, nothing's impossible."
Kama cannot listen to her speech. They cannot listen.
Why? They can listen.
Because Britain themselves will never shoot themselves on the leg. For Britain to put mouth and say Nnamdi Kanu should be released, I mean, Britain is trying to shoot themselves on the leg. Because if you are telling me that Britain don't know anything concerning Nnamdi Kanu kidnapping, na lie. If you can, nobody will tell me to believe. Nobody, except angels of God in heaven bring the message. I know that is true. But as far as a human being with flesh and blood will come and tell me, say, British government don't know about Nnamdi kidnapping, it's lie. Let me tell you, maybe, I'm not saying it is, maybe Nnamdi Kanu could be kidnapped in Britain. But Britain think that it may be a disgrace. It exposes them that their citizens that campaigning for the freedom of his people were kidnapped in Britain. It will be a shameful thing to them. Maybe they organize and plan to use Kenya. Because Uhuru Kenyatta, the president of Kenya, as of that time, will never, if he's a reasonable human being, he will never try to participate in this type of atrocity without a powerful influence over him. People who have mouth to say over him will convince him to put hand in this way. Because the people he kidnapped, their leader, are the people that saved his father. When his father was fighting for Kenya independence from Britain, Britain held his father and want to execute his father. It was Zeke who took money, Eastern region money, and went and hired a lawyer for Jomo Kenyatta. And this case trial started, and he was set free. Jomo Kenyatta take refuge in Enugu. After they free, he came to Enugu and take refuge. But you see what his son have done to pay us back. So if you're telling me that Britain hand is not in Nnamdi Kanu kidnapping, and the way Nnamdi Kanu is staying now, if Britain is not behind the Nigerian government to keep Nnamdi Kanu, I will tell you, say, completely lie. Because Britain will never jeopardize their world commerce and trade in Nigeria. They will never jeopardize it. Although Nigeria have mortgaged so many things that they call national resources. They have mortgaged it. Maybe they did not give Britain or they give them. I don't know. So, Uchechi coming to tell Britain to join hand to release Nnamdi Kanu is a proper lie. And if Uchechi says so, it's not out of her mouth. It was under duress by unseen forces that are pursuing her now. It's under duress. She's under duress. Thank you.
Hear me. Enough of this nonsense. They have provoked us. They have provoked Biafrans. They have provoked people. A kind of to do and undo the things that they don't want to do. Are you hearing me? The things that they don't want to do, they have moved them, provoked them to start doing it. Even they are ready. The way I'm seeing those guys, they will even do more than what Nigeria is capable of doing. Because when there is something I want you to understand. There's a difference between you offending somebody and the person coming out for retaliation. It's not going to be the same. Because of the same unitary. Then the Biafrans believe on that unity, one Nigeria. But you people did not believe. You are marginalizing them. Now we are ready to go. And we want to, and we must go. Nothing anybody can do to stop this. Because it is no longer children things. It is now things of men and of the gods. I remains my humble self, Evangelist Benjamin Johnson Nnamdi, the only evangelist of Biafra that speak nothing but the truth and ready for the truth and go by the truth. Now listen and listen very carefully. I love, if Ekpa should have more than that, he should do, because the eastern region has suffered so much oppression by the Nigerian military, in fact by the Nigerian government. I learned and I discovered that a particular village, even in Delta, has been completely ransacked, just the same way they did in some villages in Imo State. Some buildings, people, houses, everything got burned, destroyed by the Nigerian military. Now listen and listen good. Enough is enough. We have tolerated nonsense from Nigerian military in Biafra land. How many times have they sent the military to Bono, to Plateau, to Sokoto, to Kaduna to go and raise a whole village and burn down village, burn down houses? How many times? Is it today, what is Zamfara? Is it today they are killing military men in the north? But the military have not done that because of the hatred they have in the eastern region. That's why they have been practicing this nonsense. Enough is enough. I am happy for the new development. I am happy for this, if this is true. In fact, I want Simon Ekpa to have another one that is more dangerous than that fighter jet. Because the military knows all this liberation awards they were called. Nigerian army should go and meet them where they are. Are you getting it? Go and meet them where they are and face them. But at the end of the day, the innocent citizens like me and you, who do not have a hand in anything, they are the ones that will come and be threatening to the extent of visiting house to house, taking boys, kidnapping boys. And at the end of the day, how many are coming back? Key innocent souls. Then you expect somebody like Ekpa who I believe that God has strengthened him not to defend. He will come up, of which that is why, because I overheard one general in army, Nwachuku, the spokesperson in army, saying that the eastern region youth are discouraging them from joining. The way they are treating the eastern people, anything that pertains to the east in this country, is not encourageable and it's not advisable. And as it is now, anything Nigerian uniform is like wearing a garment of death. Because so far you wear it, from then you are a part of that eastern region, except if you are not known. Once you are known, you enter that region. Your life is at stake. Your life is at risk. So nobody will like to risk his or her life again, in addition to the affliction of Nigerian army to the youth of the eastern youth again. So that is why he said there's somebody who did what, who say he saw the private the jet fight moving. Good and fine. If you have anything more, they should move. Go to not just to Imo State. Prepare very well.
But do you not think this will complicate issues for the Southeasterners?
Excuse me, there is no issue complication there than the one that is already in existence. Issues has been complicated. Everything has been complicated. So nothing, you can't tell me there is no issue. The issue is already there. An issue has been there. And who caused this issue? A Nigerian army with the Nigerian government. Operation Python dance triggered so many things that have been buried for many years. He wake up so many dead spirits. Today they are in action, possessing humanity, possessing human beings in different form in order to retaliate of what they suffer that lead them to death. Are you hearing me? So that is why I am telling you that fighter jet or whatsoever, if I may should, what happened there is a letter to Nigerian army. A very big word, letter to them. Because the way I'm saying it, the way I'm vigoring things, if Nigerian army, the remaining one, should dare, the years of marginalizing and threatening the Easterners with a gun. Enough. Enough. You cannot beat a child and expect that child not to cry. Enough. The child will do everything. The way they treat us, they are maltreating the Easterners, have given each and every one of them the mind to do anything in order to defend himself. In order to make sure that this military personnel from Nigeria with the gun threaten us should stop. This threatening should stop. Enough of that nonsense. Enough of that nonsense, I repeat. Enough of that nonsense. It has become too obvious that once you are from the east, the Nelson army will come and start threatening people. For what? How many times have they threatened people in Borno State? See Toji or whatsoever. Look at the Toji giving order, deciding what happened in the north, dictating for everybody. Where are you, Buba? Where are you, Nwachuku? Where are you, Musa? You people should deploy against Toji. Toji or whatever is made. Deploy your men against him.
I'm sure they're coming for Toji Bello. His guy was recently killed.
Oh.
You know, his guy, that is Toji Bello boss.
Toji Bello.
Yes, and the chief
what
defense.
Happened to Dodgy himself?
No, they said they're coming for him. The chief defense.
Okay, they are coming.
The chief defense staff has said Toji Bello is scared now because he knows that they are coming for him.
Story. Statement. Lies. I could remember the former terrorist king some years back. Shakao. Every day, Nigerian armies have killed Shakao on news, on paper. And after killing Shakao today, Shakao will resurrect tomorrow and do another video. They will say they kill him, Shakao will resurrect next day and show you video. And show you even with the video of the people that he newly murdered, killed. Every day, lies. Nigerian military. Bunch of lies. They can lie. I don't know the difference between Satan and the Nigerian government and Nigerian system and Nigerian military. I don't know who lie past because the Bible said that Satan is the father of all life. I don't know who is father now. Satan and Nigeria, who is now the father? You know, father is a master, but it's like Nigeria has taken over from Satan, from lying. Is it today? They will tell you Tunji is not scared. If Tunji is scared, Tunji wouldn't have been wasting strong, deciding who to go to farm and who not to go to farm, who to live and who not to live. Decide. Could you believe that recently that Tunji declared in Zamfara that every man, every adult married person, do you know how much? 30,000. So they are contributing, they are doing contribution for Tunji cow. For Tunji cow, for his cow that the army killed. So he give a whole village condition. Are you getting it? Each person, he say adult that is not married should pay 12,000, be 20,000. Then married the 30,000. This so he share the money group by group. You know, stage a criminal, and you say he's scared. He's scared of who? Scared of what? He's not scared of anything. If he's scared, he will not be sharing money amount to pay for a cow that they kill. Army kill. Then the whole villagers in the Zamfara has to pay for it. And I beg a cut off that. Nigerian army should tell themselves the truth.
But in the long run, if the army really come back and the BLA or the BDF, go one-on-one, toe-to-toe with them, do you not think this might escalate?
Things have been escalating.
And Uzodinma, do you not think that time he tried to clamp down on these evil perpetrators?
Uzodinma has been a wicked, so satanic incarnate. Listen and listen good. He has been a satanic incarnate, a cabinet of the darkness that the Nigerians are using against Imo State people. Are you getting it? Against Imo State people. And that thing, this time around, I don't think there's anything that will escalate more than what is already on the ground. Are you hearing me? I don't think there's anything, I repeat, that will come up that have not come up before, that have not happened in Igbo land. We have experienced since 1967. There's nothing that will happen again that is new. So, but this time around, it's fight to finish. Fight to finish. We need our freedom. Everybody, answer your papa name. Answer your fucking father name. Answer your fucking mother. Land the name. Enough is enough. No more nonsense. We can't continue tolerating nonsense. Said by Nnamdikanu. Amen. Hear me, hear me. Enough of this nonsense. They have provoked us. They have provoked Biafrans. They have provoked people. A kind of to do and undo the things that they don't want to do. Are you hearing me? The things that they don't want to do. They have moved them, provoked them to start doing it. Even they are ready as the way I'm seeing those guys, they will even do more than what Nigeria is capable of doing. Because when son, you know, there is something I want you to understand. There's a difference between you doing offending somebody and the person coming out for retaliation. You know, it's not going to be the same. Person who come out to retaliate, will harm you, will hurt you, will destabilize you, will demoralize you, and it will condemn you, and it will completely bury you. Are you hearing me? And that is just the spirit now. Let's settle this thing once and for all. Enough is enough. Sort it out so that Nigeria should know their stand. And the Biafrans will know their stand. It is an error. Oyibo deceived them in with their indirect system of government, bringing a whole master like a Biafran people, like Biafra. Imagine them with the people of low class and inequality personalities. That was why during that time they wrote a constitution, a forbidding, I call it a forbidding constitution, unauthorized and unqualified, unmerited constitution. They did not. Are you hearing the voice of the background? Men are not happy. People are no longer happy. They are not ready to be together again. Then the verse. Then the verse. Have you not seen? You know they hear? Then the verse. That the people at the background. Now listen and listen good. As I was saying, Nigeria has gotten to the point whereby enough of this nonsense should stop. You will see a master by the indirect rule system. You carry a master and you make a master a lower to Omoshe. You see why they carry the constitution, the document, and instead of them to present it to Biafrans as the master, they present it to the inferiors. Those inferiors that are the Fulanis who claim to be born to rule. You born to rule in another man's land? You born to rule your master? You born to rule your senior brother? How are you born to rule? Do you know what you are saying? And in Nigeria, in the centuries before the colonial masters, we have never been together. Neither have we ever run any packaging together. Are you getting it? Then you are bringing us together, say we are one Nigeria. And okay, after this thing, we have agreed, the Biafrans agreed, okay, we believe in one Nigeria, let's work as one. Let's move as one. Even that one Nigeria was moved, was a step of a Biafran man. The first unitary government in Nigeria, in person of late Agui that was murdered in Ibadan because of the same unitary. Then the Biafrans believe on that unity, one Nigeria. But you people did not believe. You are marginalizing them. Now we are ready to go. And we want to, and we must go. Nothing anybody can do to stop this. Because it is no longer children things. It is now things of men and of the gods.